Yes, my name is Paul Kent, and I was born and raised in Gary, Indiana. I was born in 33160. Well, in Indiana, I lived in an area in Gary, which was called Ivanhoe. My mom and father, well, Mr. and Mrs. Clinton. Well, I was born, and I never had a passion for basketball. And what happened was, well, my oldest brother, Oscar, he started playing baseball. Well, he played for Anderson Little League over there. They were the Anderson champs. Yeah, Lord McClendon and those guys. Well, I used to always try on my brother's uniform a lot of times, even though he wasn't in the uniform. Whatever happened, I went to Franklin Elementary. Franklin Elementary was in Glen Park, over there in Gary, Indiana. Well, Glen Park was another section of Gary that they include as Gary. Well, I saw some uniforms one day. We had an old building over there. We had a brick building with a school, and we had another school that was just an old white building. Well, we had some young guys out there that had good potential. Had good guys out there that looked for the youngsters and wanted everybody to do well, which I appreciate. Waldo Turner, William Hines. We had a lot of good guys out there that played. Calvin Watkins. Those guys played for Blue Waters when I was in elementary. I grew up. I had a few people that were really good. You know, they really inspired me to play basketball. What happened was, well, Jeffrey Golden, Randolph Scott, Rodney Fitz, Greg Jackson, especially Coach Harding, really was inspiration for me to play basketball. Jeffrey Golden always, Jeffrey Golden, called him Greedy Man. He always kept me by his side. Well, it was my cousin, you know, and I started to learn the game. Well, learning the game in itself was something that you just can't be taught or you just pick it up. You really have to be blessed with the game. You really have to be blessed with the game. Well, I'm not trying to go off on what this interview is about. Well, Michael Jordan said a lot of times that he loves the game. Well, I know he does. But Michael Jordan is the epitome of what everybody wants to do is to play basketball. Well, going back on me now. I started when I seen a uniform. I seen a uniform in Franklin Elementary School. And that uniform was bright purple. It was bright purple. It was like a silk. But I saw that uniform in the closet over there, and I picked it up, and I said, wow. So I started loving the game. Like I said, meaning back to Jeffrey Golden. Well, we called him Greedy Man. Greedy Man, the first uniform I really saw as a basketball player up close was Jeffrey Golden. Greedy Man for Bailey Wildcats. Chuck Moore played for that team. Greedy Man played for that team. Rodney Fitz. Well, I started saying, I want to do that. I want to do that. Well, I had good friends, you know, Dino Moore, Sidney Moore. I had a lot of good ball players around me. Well, I said, well, I got to start somewhere because I really liked the game because I could do it well, I thought. Well, I still think I can. Well, after that, I tried out, and I really didn't have the confidence to think that I could do it because the guys were bigger than me. And I didn't think that I was really good as far as grades-wise and things like that. Well, Jeffrey Golden made sure that I could do that. And he kept playing basketball with me. He would take me to the basketball courts, 39th, Franklin, down in the area, and we played hard. Well, I started meeting a lot of people, you know, Mr. Bennings, you know, we played in Chicago, Rick Warren. Well, my chance came when I come out of the 6th grade. My chance came. I came to Bailey Junior High School. I was in the 7th grade. Bailey Junior High never had 7th graders to ever play on the 8th grade team. After that, my sister was in the 7th grade when I was in the 6th grade, and she became the 8th grade when I was in the 7th grade. My oldest sister, Sheila. Yeah.
Go that way, Trevor. Go.
She inspired me also.
You gotta go around.
She inspired me also. She became a cheerleader over there at Bailey Junior High School. And I used to go to the games sometimes. Not much. I really never went to none of the games when I wasn't playing. But then knowing my sister was a cheerleader, and she was in the 8th grade when I come out of 6th grade, that really made me want to play basketball even more. And I had Jeffrey Golden, like I said, we call him Greedy Man. And I made the team. I thought I couldn't. When I went to Bailey out of 6th grade, I was in 7th grade. I went out for the 8th grade team. It wasn't the 7th grade team, it was the 8th grade team. But I made that team. Thanks to Coach Harding and the potential he saw in me as a 7th grader. And I played that game. I did it. Well, I started each game in the 7th grade. And we went on. We didn't do good at citywide tournament, but we beat a lot of good teams. Holliston, Pulaski, Beckman. Well, we did good. As me as a 7th grader, we gave them fits. That's for real. And so my next year, I come in the 8th grade. I started on the 8th grade team. Things happened for me as far as, I can't say peer pressure, but maybe so. I'm not making no excuse. What happened, I lived in an area which I'm still not making an excuse. I decided not to play in my 9th grade year. And I sat out that 9th grade year, and I had a friend which was Scrub. We call him Scrub, but his name was James Robinson. He used to go with my twin sister. And he was, an excellent drill team, ROTC. He was excellent. And I used to hang around those guys, well, a lot of my friends. I left basketball alone. Well, 10th grade year come, I started over again. I went back to basketball. And I started my reserve year at Lew Wallace High School. We did pretty good, but we still didn't make it. And I went on to my junior year. And started again at varsity level in 11th grade. And we did pretty good. Well, some things came about. We played, it was Hammond Tech at Lew Wallace. And actually, I was outscoring our team and them by myself. Well, the coach set me down, and I was so hot because the section was coming up. And it wasn't like I wasn't aware. I don't think I really was. So then the coach, well, that's what happened with us, and the Lew Wallace Hornets, I think we still stinging. Go Hornets.